We are back with another 2-box nickel hunt for Hunt and Fill number 26 for the nickel series. Let's get into it. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I have $200 in circulated nickels in front of me, which is 2 boxes to hunt. Now both of these boxes were picked up from the same bank, but I didn't see any obvious enders, but that's okay. So we're going to get started on roll number 1 of box number 1, and when I have my first find, I'll bring you back in. Well, roll number 4 of box number 1, we already did get a 1958 Denver and a 1954 S, but in roll number 4, we're already going to have our first Buffalo of the hunt. And I think it's going to be a 1928 or a 1918. We'll have to look at that under the microscope. And there's no mint mark. So let's see if that's a 1918 or a 1928. And there's definitely an 8 right there. And I think that is a 1 right there. So I think it's going to be a 1918 Philadelphia. And that's our first Buffalo nickel of the hunt. Number 6 is going to give us our first from the 40s. It's going to be a 1946 from Philadelphia. Well guys, roll number 9. And we're going to have our second Buffalo nickel of the hunt. A much more readable date. This one is a 1937. This one's from Philadelphia. Much better condition than the 1918 that we found. But that is now 2 Buffalo nickels on the hunt. Guys, roll number 15. And I think we're going to have our first silver war nickel of the hunt. Right here it has kind of a greener edge. Let's see. And it is 1945 from San Francisco. Now we have 1 silver war nickel and 2 Buffaloes now on the hunt. Roll number 26. It's going to give us a pretty nice 1941. This one is from Denver. Roll number 35 is going to give us a 1940. This one is from Philadelphia. Alright, that's going to do it for box number 1. In the past few rolls, I did find 1 more from the 40s. It's going to be a 1948 out of Denver. So here's a recap of box number 1. We added 10 from the 50s, along with 6 from the 40s, including this 1945 San Francisco Silver War nickel. We added 2 Buffalo nickels, a 1918 and a 1937, both from Philadelphia. We did have 1 2009 Denver nickel and 1 Canadian nickel from 1983. Now, let's move on to box number 2. Number 14 of box number 2 is going to give us a 1940. This one's from Philadelphia. We are now at the halfway point of box number 2. In the past few rolls, I did find 2 more from the 40s. 1946 Philadelphia and a 1941 from San Francisco. Number 29 is going to give us another one from 1946. This one's from Philadelphia. Number 35 is going to give us a 1941. This one's from Philadelphia. Well, roll number 49. Earlier we did find this. It's 15 Kopek from Russia, 1961. I thought we had a silver dime for a second, but then I pulled it out of the roll, and then I saw that it was 15 Kopek from 1961. But we're actually going to have 2 finds in roll number 49. The first one is a 1948 right here. This one's from Philadelphia. And then right here is our third Buffalo nickel of the hunt. It's going to be a 1936 from Philadelphia in pretty good condition. 3 Buffalo nickels now on the hunt. All right, that's going to do it for box number 2. Which includes this 2-box nickel hunt. This was Hunt and Fill number 26 for the nickel series. Here's what we found. We found 28 from the 50s, along with 13 from the 40s, including this 1945 San Francisco Silver War nickel. We added 3 Buffalo nickels, a 1918, a 1937, and a 1936, all of them from Philadelphia. We also had 3 foreigns, 2 Canadians, a 1983 and a 1988, and 1 from Russia, 15 Kopek from 1961. And we had 4 2009 Denvers, and we also had this 1967 Philadelphia in really nice condition. So for this 2-box nickel hunt, it was an awesome hunt. So thank you guys so much for watching, and keep on collecting. One more silver coin added to the 2025 silver jar, which makes 13 silver coins found in 2025.